Let's see what's on TV today.
Okay, hi, welcome back to Sauntering with Sumaiya. I'm Sumaiya, your host, and this is the show where we talk about nonsensical things that I think about every day. Today, we have a new guest, Nirbhay. Okay. That's really anticlimactic. You need to be loud.
Hey guys, this is Nirbhay, and I'm in grade 12.
This is so official. Why did you introduce yourself like that?
Because that's just how I am.
Oh no, I know this is not gonna be okay. But do you watch zombie movies?
Not at all. Not into zombies. My friend told me to watch the TV show. What's it called?
All of Us Are Dead?
No. The Walking Dead.
Oh, The Walking Dead? Oh,
Yeah.
That's a good one. I wanted to watch that.
But yeah, I didn't watch it because it's too long, and I'm into shows that are shorter.
Isn't it like 7 or 8 seasons?
Yeah. I think it's like 9 or something.
But it's like, I feel it's not zombie. It's not about it is about zombies, but it's about after a zombie apocalypse, you know?
Well, I don't even know what it's about. I just know that it has zombies. So yeah. But growing up, never read any books related to zombies or anything.
Are there books related to zombies?
I don't know. Are there?
I don't know. I don't read zombie-related books. But I was thinking, because there's this new K-drama, it's called All of Us Are Dead, and a lot of people are talking about it on Netflix.
Yeah.
And it's about like zombies, and it's about like teenagers who are trapped in a high school because zombies are like surrounding them.
Okay.
So I was thinking, if it's so much work to stay alive, why not just give up as zombies, you know?
Well, you gotta live your life. So.
No, oh my God, Nirbhay, don't pull up with a motivational speaker. I mean, it's so much work to not become a zombie. Like, eventually it's gonna happen, you know?
I mean, is it proven?
Okay, for them to get food, they had to, like, climb from the outside of the building. Like, that's so much work.
Chase food, yeah.
Yeah, the zombies don't need anything. But, like, they're half alive, half dead. But I was thinking, imagine you're in a neighborhood, your whole street turns into zombies. You need food. You're gonna have food in your house, but like eventually you're gonna run out. So you have to go out. And it's so much work because the majority of people are zombies.
Yeah.
Why not just become a zombie?
Become a zombie. Relating your question to other movies, have you seen the movie Bird Box?
Yes.
Yeah, so a similar thing happens there, right? There are people that are trapped in the house and they soon run out of groceries and food.
Yeah.
And they have to leave the house. And
why is Machine Gun Kelly in that at all?
I don't know.
He was so unnecessary.
Yeah. I didn't even understand his role. It was just Sandra Bullock. But like, I think that similar to that, we could say that they at least had a reason to live. So like, I don't think it's part of our morality that we should become zombies. But again, it's like, if you want to become a zombie, you go ahead.
Oh, dude, you're acting like it's if being a zombie is what you want in life, go ahead. This is not the conversation.
Everyone's free, you know.
We don't have a choice. It's a zombie apocalypse. We're not like, oh, we have to be inclusive to people who want to become zombies.
Yeah, we're open to everything.
So I was thinking, even if we decided, okay, now we're like deciding the pros and the cons of becoming a zombie, like humans, they're gonna evolve, you know? Like, do you get it? Like, at first, Homo sapiens were uncivilized, but now they're civilized. They have a system, they have government, they have rules. Yeah. Exactly. Zombies are gonna do that too. So why not just become a zombie and become the first step of evolution?
Why not become a zombie? I don't know. I don't want to become a zombie. That's it.
Okay, but okay.
I want to be me. I want to be Nirbhay.
Okay, but Nirbhay doesn't. Letting Nirbhay live is a lot of work. Are you willing to put in that much work?
If everyone else is a zombie.
Yeah, everyone else is. Most of your friends, people have to sacrifice themselves. They're like, oh my God, run away! I'll throw myself at the zombies.
Yo, I can just imagine that scenario.
No, but are you still willing to stay human?
Well, at some point there has to be some point in the storyline that you give up and you become one of them if things don't work out. But I'll try to be myself.
No. In this storyline, the thing is, you are eventually gonna become a zombie, but you have the chance and the option to do it on your own. You're like,
Well, if it's an open offer, then
oh my god.
It'll take me a few business days to
Don't.
decide.
What is this? What formal meeting is this?
This is a podcast, Sauntering with Sumaiya.
Yeah, it is, but like we don't talk like this on Sauntering with Sumaiya.
Yo, like this is my first time being a guest, so I guess.
Oh, do you know that character? I mean, it's not a character; it's a website. Is it Akinator?
Yeah, I played it a lot.
He's weird.
Yeah.
How does he work?
It's just a robot. It's been coded to search the interweb with every question that it asks you, and soon it gives you an answer. Sometimes it's wrong, sometimes it's right.
Most of the time, it is right.
It is right, yeah, which is creepy, but
like
that's the whole point of it.
How they ask you 3 questions and then they're like, "Oh, you're talking about Logan Paul." I'm like, I was talking about Logan Paul.
I know.
How?
Like if I'm thinking of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, for example.
That's so specific.
Yeah, it's gonna give me a question. Is your character a cartoon? Then you already know, like it's already heading in this direction. And then it's like, is your character a turtle? That's the type of question to ask you. It is so specific and it gets to your character. It's cool.
It's scary.
It's creepy, yeah.
Why does he know what I'm thinking? Also, why does he know that he has to ask the question if the character's animated or not?
Well, that's the whole point of the game, it's trying to find what you're thinking, and just the character of the Akinator, the genie or whatever, he smiles at you so weird when he's thinking.
He does smile weird.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, I got it," and I'm like, "Okay."
He's creepy.
Yeah,
he's creepy. He has a weird hairstyle.
Yeah, well, he's wearing that thing on his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Question. I'm gonna question your morality. Okay, you go to the forest.
Yeah.
And you see a suitcase.
Okay.
In the middle of the forest, no one's there, but on the suitcase it says, "Don't open" or "Don't take. It's not yours." Okay. You open it. You're not taking it. You're just looking what's inside. Okay. Maybe it's a dead body. You don't know. So you open it up. There's $1 million in it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna take it or no?
I'm gonna take it if I'm by myself.
Okay, by yourself? What does that mean? If there's more people, you won't take it.
If I'm in public and there's something that says do not do this, I probably will question myself a couple times before doing the thing, because it's technically breaking a rule that someone has made. But if I'm alone, that's just me. I'll just take it. What's that guy? John Quinanis, whatever his name is, the guy who like secretly puts in cameras in restaurants and what if that's the situation? He's like, I'm John Quinanis and you are taking money. Well, then I guess I'm on a prank show, and that could be good for me. Is it? They're gonna be like, oh no, they're gonna send it to your job place. They're gonna send it to your employer. They're gonna be like, look at him. Well, you can't trust him. If they blackmail me, then that's a problem. But they're not blackmailing you. They're putting it on TV. Everyone's gonna see it. Yeah, that's public shame, which is a pretty bad thing. But I personally then if I'm caught like that, I don't even know. I'll just take it and just deal with the circumstances later. What would the circumstances be? Like you said, if I'm on TV and they're displaying, okay, this guy stole the fake bag, even if it was fake, right? I'll just think about that later. But to answer your initial question, I would take the bag. Wouldn't you question why the person wrote to not take it and why it's there in the first place? Yeah, well, I'll definitely think of that, but I'll end up taking it anyway. I know, because that'll be weird, right? Just going into forest. That's the thing. Okay, I would imagine if in the middle of the forest there's a suitcase, I'd be like, oh, someone just like left it by mistake. But they took the time to make a note and put it on the suitcase, so something's wrong with this. Yeah. What's like? Why should I take it? Should I not? Is there a secret camera watching me? Like, I don't know. I don't think I would take it. You don't think you would take it? You're risking a lot by taking it. What if there's like a trap or something? Exactly. You pick it up and blows up. What if it's black money and you don't know it's illegal money? Are you still gonna take it? Well, if I know that it's black, you don't know where the money came from. I don't know what it is, so exactly. So without the knowledge of what it is, I would just take it. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah. Not knowing is good. But like you're risking your morality, your principles. You might be risking your future. Is that worth it? $1 million? Well, if I get away with it,
Well, how do you know you're
Yeah.
gonna get away with it?
Yeah, that's the thing you don't know, because I'm playing that gamble.
What if as soon as you get the money,
Yeah.
you call home, you're like, hey mom, pack your bags, we're leaving the country because I did something really illegal, but it's good for us. Then what?
What
Will
type
you
of
do
question
that?
is that? That's a really
Yeah,
hard
what will
question
you
to
do with the
answer.
money?
I would probably be like, look, I'm a good person. I would probably.
Are you the people who say they're good people are the worst people?
Yo.
Why would you say yourself like, oh, I'm a good person?
Yeah, I was saying that because I would probably use it to a better cause.
Shut up! No, you won't.
Yeah.
You literally won't.
Then probably the best thing is to just leave it there, right?
Yeah.
Like you said. But yeah.
No, this is the thing. He literally incriminated himself by saying that he's gonna take this, and then now he's trying to backtrack and be like, "Oh no, I'm doing it for a good cause."
Yeah, you're like presenting new things that are kind of weird to think about. Like, what if my mom?
It's a potential.
Yeah,
it could happen.
I mean, yeah. There's that 4 million possibilities.
Exactly.
You can't see one of them, so you got to think of all of them. But as I said, the circumstances come later. If they get really bad, I might just give it up.
Escape the country?
No. Well, what's the worst that can happen?
If you take the money?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe that money is from like an illegal drug dealing, and the police are like sourcing back the money, and then they find out that you used one of the bills from the serial numbers that the bill was like, like drilling. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
it does. It does.
I can see that happening. You know, when DB Cooper jumped out of the plane, he dropped like a lot of money.
Okay, the references you're making are going over my head, but okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Same thing here, and then I think that, yeah, just to answer, I'll just take it.
You'll take it.
Yeah, man. Why not? Like, the best thing that can happen is I get to spend it and I get to have a good time, be happy. The worst thing is
be happy for a few days, and then the police find you, and you're like, oh my god,
yeah.
Oh no,
that's the worst thing. Yeah, that's the worst thing is being in prison.
Money? What money? I don't know what you're talking about. That money's mine.
Yeah.
Oh, finders keepers.
Yeah.
You're gonna say that.
Yeah, bro.
Do you think that's illegal? Like, that should be in the Constitution, the criminal code. Finders keepers.
Yeah, that should be part of the charts of freedom.
Yes. Yeah. Because I mean, we've been taught it since kindergarten, so it should be solid.
I guess. Which is a pretty cool thing.
Oh, another question, if I'm questioning your morality. You go to the grocery store. Okay? You go to the grocery store, you're shopping, go to the bakery aisle, you go to the produce aisle, you get a watermelon, but then you remember, oh, I need to get bread. Like a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
Okay? You get the bread, but then you forget that the bread is underneath the watermelon. Okay?
Oh.
Right before you check out, you remember, oh, my bread is squished. So are you going to pay for that bread, or you're gonna go and switch the bread and leave the bread for someone else?
Yeah, I've done that many times.
So you're an evil person, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I had like I think I had milk bags.
And then it spilled?
No, on top of bread, right?
Okay.
Because milk bags are pretty heavy.
Yeah.
I squished the whole bread.
Yeah.
And I was with my mom at the time, and she's like, I'm not blaming this on my mom, but but she said just go keep it back and get another loaf of bread. So
yeah.
I did it.
You did it?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you claiming that you didn't do it and it was your mom that did it?
Well, I think I'm responsible. I would probably, well, I don't know. Maybe it plays out in a way that I'm keeping it somewhere where other people would not take it, or maybe some other guy who
But then you're wasting it. You're wasting food.
Yeah, I'm technically wasting it.
Okay, you're like, okay, I don't want another person to get this bread, but I also don't want this bread. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the bread aisle, but I'm not going to put it back in the shelf. I'm going to put it under the shelf. You know, there's space between the floor and the shelf.
Or just keep it in some Indian food section.
Indian food section. No, when they're filling up the stocks and stuff, they're going to find it. And then it's going to be expired by that time.
Yeah.
So you wasted food.
I don't know what happens to that bread.
No, but you wasted food.
I did.
So you're going to take the money and you're going to leave the bread.
Yeah, I mean, what would anyone else do with the bread? If they see the squished piece of bread, even in the normal where it should be, even in the normal place where it should be, they wouldn't take it. They would take the other one, the one that's not squished. What
if person is really desperate? They're like, I have a field trip to go to tomorrow. I need a sandwich. They think they have bread in the fridge. They don't. So they go to the grocery store. All the bread is gone except that one squished bread that you crazy person left. Now they have to use squished bread. They have nothing else to do.
Well, it's either them or it's either me.
Yeah, so it's you. It should be you because you squished it. The person who does it keeps it.
Well, you see, I called it first because I was there before them.
You called it first? What does that mean?
Like, I was there before them. Like, they came a little after, so I guess it's their loss.
You called it first, meaning I
got there first.
Yeah, that means nothing.
I got to it first. Same with the money thing.
You got to it first, but then you put it back, so it's not yours anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I guess that's the problem with that.
That's the problem
I'm leaving
with you. Not that with you.
Yeah, I'm leaving the bread for someone.
You're a bread squisher. You should put that like that. This should be your reputation.
Bread squisher.
Bread squisher, $1 million taker. Are you happy with that?
Well, yeah, because best case scenario, you get to eat proper bread and you get money.
Okay, the bread. Okay, honestly, you could just get another piece of bread. I'm talking about you.
Yeah.
Not the other person.
Yeah.
If you take that bread and the other bread, you can use that squished bread for a lot of things.
I guess. Well, let's see if you have to say anything.
Oh my God.
What do you have to say about that? Like, would you take the bread or would you leave it?
I would take it, but I would use it for a different thing than I was intending. So I'd buy 2 different pieces of like loaves of bread. Look, I don't know if you know what this is. It's called double ka meetha, which is like bread sweet.
Oh yeah.
Like it's an Indian sweet. So I would tell my mom to use the squished bread for that. That's what a moral person does.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah. Like don't try to turn the question. Oh my God, what would you do though? Like literally, you're not catching me. You know?
You use the bread for another purpose.
Yeah. That's what a normal person does. Because if you don't use it, no one's gonna buy it. Food goes waste, and it's because of you.
Hey, but what if I have to make a sandwich and it's like
buy 2 loaves of bread?
Yeah.
That's what I did.
All right. Okay. Or spend more money. Yeah.
So it's like $3.
Well, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You can easily get it.
So. You can use the $1 million you took from the forest on the $3 bread. It's really why are you being a cheapskate now? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, this one time we went to the bank. My whole family went to the bank for some reason.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't want to go inside. So I sat in the car. Usually my dad locks the door. He didn't lock the door. Uh-huh. This random couple sat in my car.
Oh, crap.
You don't know. I was on my phone and I was like, wait a minute. What? And I look up and they're in there. And I'm like, huh? They don't even notice me. I'm in the back.
How old were you?
This was like a year ago.
Okay. So you were like pretty old.
Yeah. Don't blame me. This has nothing to do with me. The couple, they're like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was our car. I'm like, you were gonna take me and the car? And they were like, our car looks exactly like yours. I'm like, that's a good excuse. And I'm like, okay, now leave. Get out of my car. What are you doing?
Yeah, you almost got kidnapped.
I did. Oh got kidnapped. Lost my car. Then I look, when they leave the car, I'm like, I rush over to lock the door and then I look at what car they're going to. Uh-huh. Because I want to see if their car actually looks like mine or not.
Yeah, did it?
Turns out, yeah.
Okay.
And then I was like, didn't you notice that the mirror thing is different? It literally...
Yeah, I guess. Sometimes there's a little difference. Same thing with my car. Like, I have a CRV, pretty common car, right? And
don't name models because I don't know. Okay, but continue.
Honda CRV.
Okay.
So it's a pretty common car, and then there's a lot of CRVs up there. So I've mistaken.
It's a common, yeah.
I've mistaken it for other cars, but I haven't.
I
haven't sat inside of it.
Both of them sat in it. Not even one person. They were like, "Wait a minute."
Couple.
It's a couple. Wait a minute.
See you in the back.
This car looks different. Oh no, the seat placing is different than it usually is. No. Yeah. How does one do that? What if I call the police and they're like, "Oh, it was an honest mistake"? Is it? Yeah. Is it though?
I mean, we don't know if their intentions were good or bad, so
they were talking about like the bank, so
okay.
They were just I don't think they were thinking.
They were just a happy couple going.
I don't think happy. After coming out the bank, they were like, "Oh, money, money, money." I don't know what they're talking about. I literally couldn't even care less. I was just like, "I'm getting kidnapped."
Were you just sitting quietly in the back?
Yeah, I was listening to music, and then suddenly I'm like, "Oh, the door opens." I thought it was my dad.
Yeah.
look up and there's this random brown couple sitting in my car.
Oh my God, I can just imagine that.
You don't understand. I was like frozen. I didn't know what to do. What would you do?
If a random person came to my car, first of all, I would notice them way before you probably did. Cause I'm not usually on like my phone in the car.
What do you do then?
I'm just sitting.
Sitting doing what?
I'm looking outside. There's usually cars going by, which I guess sometimes they look good. So I just look at the cars. I just look at the environment around me, and it's a chill vibe. And then if I see some random uncle coming to the car, I would probably point that out. I'll be like, hey, mister, what are you doing? But my car is also usually locked. So
okay, so you're blaming me and my dad.
Yeah, and nowadays I'm usually in the driver's seat, so nobody would.
Okay, no need to flex your G2. It's fine. We get it.
No, I don't have one. I don't have a G2, but like, yeah.
Then why are you? Are you?
No, but
are you incriminating yourself?
No.
What does this mean?
I always drive with my parents.
Do you have your G1?
Yeah, I do have my G1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you stick to the street roads or the main roads?
Everything, just except highways. So.
Yeah, you're not allowed on the highway.
Yeah.
But you're just like, you blame me after you leave squished bread. How dare you blame me? I don't think you have any credibility.
Sure.
What do you mean? Why do you always accept everything?
Because that's a really good question. Why do I always accept everything?
Yeah, you're always like, oh.
Maybe because I'm just not trying to argue.
Oh, you can argue. You can debate that you're a good person right now. Debate why you're a good person.
I'm a good person because I care for. I care for a lot of people, and I see everything from the other person's perspective, so it's a little more.
What are you seeing from my perspective that you don't want to argue right now?
I don't see anything from your perspective.
Exactly. You literally you just went back on your point.
Yeah, but some people also like to sometimes they can bring up the argue that I'm kind of introverted, but it really depends.
Yeah.
Depends on the person.
We went to the same middle school.
Yeah.
And like you were in a different class.
Yeah.
So I guess we never spoke much, but like you were more like extroverted back in middle school.
Back in middle school, yeah. Maybe because I was more comfortable around the people there. But I should be.
What does that say about our school?
I should be comfortable here in BCSS too.
Why?
But
why are you not? Why are you not?
Why am I not? Maybe because I'm focusing on school right now. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You see the argument? Yeah.
Like, I don't know what you're trying to do here, but you're trying to make like the logical like answers. Like, I feel like you feel that in the future someone's gonna be like, oh, let me check out what Nirbhay is saying. Oh no, I don't know what I'm thinking. But you're gonna be like, oh, I need to make a good impression on everyone who doesn't even know you. You know?
I know.
So that's why you're like you incriminated yourself by saying 2 wrong things, but now you're like, I'm a good person, and you literally can't prove your point.
Well, yo, I'm not a bad person for leaving bread.
For bread?
Yeah,
you are. You're wasting food.
Well, a lot of people waste food, no?
A lot of people also do a lot of illegal things. Are you gonna do it too? Is that your justification?
That's just saying, like, if your friend jumped off the bridge,
would you too? Yeah, would you?
No.
I think you would.
No.
You seem like the type you would. You'd be like, there's no one else on the bridge, but like I feel peer pressure to do it.
Yeah, that's true. I'll think about it.
You'd be like, what are the pros and the cons? Let me make a list real quick. Yeah, and then you're gonna make a T-chart.
Yeah, just a T-chart full of pros and cons of why it's bad to not jump off or why it's bad to jump.
Oh, thinking about it like that, do you think drug dealing is a pyramid scheme? Isn't it?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know how drugs work, honestly.
You don't know how drugs work?
No,
right?
I don't know how drug dealing works. Okay. So so it starts with one person who grows it.
Yeah, like
the plant.
Any drug, yeah.
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, you're my dealer. They have 3 people.
Mm-hmm. Distributors.
Yeah. Why do you know the terminology?
No, because like it's common sense, you know?
Okay, common sense. Okay, stop shaming me that I don't know drug terminology. Okay, the distributors, they give it to them 3 people, and those distributors also have other distributors that are smaller range, you know? Yeah, they're like local.
Yeah.
They're like local.
They're like street level, and then...
Why are we... Okay. And then they have like, okay, let's say 6 people each.
Yeah.
So it goes from 1 to 3 to 6 times 3.
Yeah.
Which is 18.
Yeah.
And then those 18 people go talking to each individual person.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, do you want drugs? And then that's a pyramid scheme.
Well, yeah, I've seen that happen in like TV shows. Like, have you seen Breaking Bad?
No.
Have you seen? Yeah, Breaking Bad is like a pretty good example of this. They have a whole business going with some drugs, and I could see the pyramid scheme happening. And what exactly are you asking me? Like,
is it a pyramid scheme? Yes or no?
Well, I guess it is, because you have people working under you that have people working under them.
But is anything that's being produced a pyramid scheme then? Isn't it?
Well, it depends
No,
on
not
how
really.
you're...
Oh, not really.
It depends on how you're selling it.
Selling what?
Like, let's say you're selling bread.
Okay, I'm selling bread.
Yeah, you're selling it to the manufacturer, selling it like Dempster's. They're selling it to Costco or Walmart, versus if you're selling
things like
powder.
that have less levels of the pyramid scheme, you know? Yeah. So it goes from the source, like the person who sources the grains that they use to make the bread. Yeah. Send it to production. They send it to like Walmart, Costco, stuff and stuff. Yeah. And then it goes straight to the customer, and then you squish the bread. That's what happens.
Oh no, all that hard work.
All that hard work. So in conclusion, drug dealing is a pyramid scheme.
Well, yeah, everything has a process, and drug dealing is an example of a pyramid scheme as I've seen. Yeah. So.
Do you watch Euphoria?
I turned the first episode on, and I saw like the intro of like the close up eye, and it's like has like many slides on it basically. Okay. Have you seen that? Do you watch it?
Yeah, but it was a long time ago, so I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, I watched like this girl talking like to a therapist.
Oh, that's the wrong one. I saw that first too. That's not the first episode.
Wait, what? That's the wrong Euphoria?
Yeah, that is Euphoria, but it's episode 0. Okay. So you watch episode 0 after you're done with the entire season. What? But on Netflix, it's episode 0, 1, 2, 3, but it should be at the bottom.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I watched it and I was like, yo, what is
No, this? It's really boring. Yeah, I started with episode 0 and then I texted my friend. I'm like, this is the show you wanted me to watch? Yeah. You said there was drama.
Yeah, I know.
There's no drama.
I see a lot of talk about Euphoria on social media.
It's a good show, I guess. It's like they made it for teens and then the teens are eating it up, you know?
Yeah. No, but it's like 20-year-olds acting as teens, right?
20, 25.
Like, I know Zendaya's in it.
Zendaya's in it. Is she the main character?
She's 25, I'm pretty sure. 26.
Is she the main character? Like, it revolves around her. Yeah. But like, there's mentions of other characters too. But in Euphoria, there's a lot of drug dealing.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, there's a high school dropout. His name's Fez, and he deals drugs to people. Okay. And most of the high schoolers come and get their drugs from Fez.
Yeah, so he doesn't have distributors.
He does.
Okay.
So, spoilers, okay? But there's a guy named Mouse. Yeah. Mouse gives him the drugs. So he pays Mouse to give him drugs. And then he sells locally. Right. So he is one of the 3, you know?
Yeah, part of the pyramid scheme.
He's in the top levels of the pyramid scheme.
I see.
Yeah. So the pyramid scheme goes, person who makes it, distributors, local distributors, and then, in the person's tummy, the person who's doing the drugs.
Correct.
That's the pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Is it pretty cool?
Like it's some sort of a business if you think about it. You know, if it's
but like the business has to have a good you know.
It has to have a meaning.
It has to have intentions, you know, good intentions.
Good intentions. Correct.
Oh, do you watch The Office?
I'm gonna say this, but no.
Why?
Because it's too long.
It's literally not. It's like a background show.
Yeah, I saw it and I played like the intro. I don't even remember it. Like back in 2020.
The first episode?
When quarantine hit, I started to watch many shows.
Yeah. And then you did. How many of them did you finish?
I finished many of them, like Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul.
Breaking Bad is really long.
I watched it 3 times, I think.
The whole thing?
The whole thing, because it's so good.
Crazy person.
Trust me, it's so good.
Okay, how many seasons is that?
It's 5 seasons.
And how long is each episode?
An episode is about an hour.
Oh my god! And how many episodes are there?
Total, I think 64.
Oh my god! And you can't watch The Office, but you can watch Breaking Bad for 64 times 3.
Yeah, because like when I see 10 seasons, I'm like, oh god.
No, it's not this. It's like it's a background show. You don't really have to focus on it, you know? Like I feel like Breaking Bad, you have to pick up, that person said that. You don't really need to do this.
There's a storyline.
There's a storyline, but it's really not that important to like know what happened in the last episode because they're gonna explain it.
I've seen shows like that too. Superstore. Have you seen Superstore?
No. What's that?
It's just a Netflix show.
The Kim. That's different. The convenience thing. Oh, my bad.
It's just a comedy show.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, the similar thing. Yeah, it's similar to The Office. You don't have to know the previous episode. Every new episode, there's a new topic, and it's just entertaining to watch, right?
I think like shows that they broadcast on TV, which at the time The Office was being broadcasted on TV.
Yeah.
And Euphoria also. So like Euphoria is a type of show you have to pay attention. Mm-hmm. So what they do is when the episode starts, they do a recap.
Yeah.
But The Office, like it's like 35 minutes of runtime. So what they do is they just like, remember, like they reference something, but then they explain the whole reference, so you don't even have to go back and watch it.
I know.
Like it's like, so if someone's like randomly running through channels and they click on this one, they can stay there and know exactly what they're talking about because they keep repeating what happened.
Right.
It's like redundant.
Yeah.
But is that good?
So technically, if I pick up on episode 7, season 4, I'd be fine.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
Yeah.
You could pick up the cues and like understand what's happening. They literally state what's happening. Mm-hmm. But
I've seen a few clips on like social media.
Exactly what I was going to ask you. If you don't watch the show, are you allowed to use the quotes? No. I'm going to say no.
I mean, everyone's free to do whatever.
No, my God, Nirbhay, don't do that. No one's free to do anything. I'm saying if you don't know what's happening, don't use it, you know?
Yeah, like, I know. Sometimes, that's true.
Michael Scott says how the turntables, something like that. People say that all the time. And then I ask them, where's it from? They're like, I don't know. Oh, I'm like, that's not good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I say it too. But I don't even know where it's from. So.
Okay. So you bread squisher.
Money
taker. And now you use the Office codes when you don't even watch The Office.
Oh, it's from The Office?
It's from The Office.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. No, but is that allowed? Okay, what if I don't watch Breaking Bad and then I'm like that one remember in like season 2 episode 5 at the ending when that one guy's like says something funny and then I keep saying that to you, won't you get mad that I don't know what I'm talking about?
You see, I'd be fine with it.
Is it just because I think too much about it?
No.
Is it really that deep? I don't think it is.
No. I'm just fine with it. I don't care. Go ahead, say it.
You don't? I don't know the Breaking Bad. That's why I can't, or else I would have.
Any show that you watched that you haven't watched, but you know one clip, right? Or if you say quotes that belong to that, I don't know if they like. What's the harm in saying it?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if I know the meaning of the phrase, I could relate it to anything else that I'm saying.
Do you know where the turntables comes from? Why did he say that? Why does he say that?
I don't know why
then you should know that. You should know. That's what I'm talking about. Context. You don't know the context. The context is important.
Yeah, but I use it for some other context that I'm talking about.
Okay, give me an example.
Let's say playing ping pong or something.
Okay. Why would you say the turntable?
I'm losing against my brother.
Okay.
And instantly he starts losing points. I get points.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Look how the tables have turned.
Well, but that's not how you say it though.
Yeah, I don't
That's
even know
the original one.
Okay.
But Michael Scott says the turntables. He says it wrong.
Okay.
That's what's funny about it. That he doesn't know that he's saying it wrong.
I don't find that funny.
Oh my God. It's really funny in the moment because
because when you have context, of course.
Exactly what I'm saying. It's funny. Why do you think people say it all the time? Because it's funny and no one understands why they jumbled up the words.
Yeah.
Not knowing the language is funny.
I guess. Yeah. Even with other TV shows, when you know where it's coming from, you can kind of see the context that it's talking about.
I know. I feel like this conversation is like having a conversation with like a 30-year-old. You know, a 30-year-old who has like, I don't know, like they have, I don't know what's going on in your head. You're like, I need to be really inclusive. I have to talk about everyone. What if somebody wants to become a zombie? You have the option to become a zombie if you want to become a zombie. Yeah. I'm not forcing you to become a zombie.
Exactly.
No one cares, Nirbhay. Why do you have to be so inclusive? We're talking about zombies.
Because again, everyone is free. Everyone is free to do whatever they want.
They are free, but like,
it's just whatever they want, man.
Go ahead. Whatever they want, but that's the question. You don't have a choice.
Well, then if I don't have a choice, then let it be.
Let it be what?
Let me go ahead with that choice, since I'm not given any options. if that's the scenario, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like let's say everyone else is a zombie around me, and like there's no way I can escape it.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but you meant like you're in a house, you're trapped, but if you want, the second you go outside, you'll be attacked.
You need food to survive. You need to escape.
Yeah.
Everyone else is zombies. That's you are really contradicting yourself right now. That's literally the same situation I told you.
Well, yeah, we can. We know that even when you go outside, there's ways you can defend yourself, right?
Like what? Like okay. Like, yes, you can. Yeah, you can. No, but in the show also, in the zombie show, it's like the zombies come at turns, you know? Right. So they're like, let that zombie be beat, and then I'll come. No, that's not what people do. They attack at once.
Yeah. Well.
So you're not gonna survive, is what I'm saying.
If you're not going to, then I guess you can go ahead and become a zombie.
Also, like, if you become a zombie, like, if you find a way into a mansion with people that turn into zombies, kick out all the zombies, you're living in a mansion.
Yeah.
That's your mansion now.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess being a human is good then.
Yeah. Or once you're outside, you could just, use your car, like in Bird Box. They use the car and they basically...
What if you run out of fuel? What if... Yeah. What if the windows crack really easy?
They do.
And, like... It does. It cracks. Like, if they want it, they can
easily punch it.
That's what I'm saying. The windshield, especially.
Like, they won't come through your window, but they can crack it.
If you have a sunroof, that's even worse.
Right.
If there's a crack of anything open, they're gonna break it and get in.
Well, that's if you're stationary. When you have a terminal velocity of.
Oh my God! Not the physics. Oh my God.
No, it's not physics.
You should include air resistance. Yeah. And calculate velocity.
Force of gravity and force of normal.
Yeah, and now
everything. Let's say you're at a speed. Let's say you're driving over the zombies.
Okay, you're driving over the zombies, but you have to have a car that drives over zombies.
Yeah.
You can't go in a CRV and run over a zombie.
Well, like let's say I keep my CRV in the garage.
And then what? What car are you driving? You have to have the big tires, the monster trucks.
Well, yeah, I guess you could do that, but you could just, open the garage and reverse into the zombie's face,
Okay, I really want to put Nirbhay in a simulation and put him in with the zombies.
Ways. Yeah, like, is there a game about that? Like, there must be a game.
Like a real life game?
No, like a video game.
A video game? I don't play video games, so I wouldn't know. But like, I would suppose there are.
Right.
Like, if you get bit, you become a zombie.
Yeah, the whole goal is to not. Once you turn a zombie, then what? Then
you're half alive, half dead. You're neither.
Then you're kind of dead.
Yeah.
I don't want to be kind of dead.
Do you want to? Okay, it's either that or alive. Fully dead or fully alive.
Fully alive.
You have no control when you're a zombie.
Yeah, you don't. So I would choose being fully alive until.
It's like their nature. They don't know what they're doing, but they're killing people. They don't know that they're doing it. I'm not saying that zombies are bad. Why am I turning into Nirbhay? Why am I talking like Nirbhay? Oh no, zombies, they don't have a bad intention. But like, it's like what they need to do to survive. Like, I really don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's a person's choice, whatever they want
to be. Oh my God, no one has the choice if they want to become a zombie or not. Okay, whatever. I think we're done.
Okay.
I think we're done with this 30-year-old person conversation who keeps justifying that you can do what you want to do if you want to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to force you. Be whoever you want.
Yeah, man. It's all good.
I mean, that is true, but in this situation, doesn't apply.
So you want to be a zombie?
If it came to that.
Same. I'm saying that too. I'm like, if I really have to, let's say I'm trapped with zombies and I have nowhere to go.
What about the concept of evolution? Like, the zombies are going to evolve into civilized people eventually.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So
wouldn't you want to be part of that? You're not being totally insane, but like down the future, if zombies never get it like killed or stuff,
yeah,
like they're gonna become like humans.
Yeah.
Civilized.
I guess we kind of already have that because you know how people say that people might turn into zombies with the vaccine?
Oh no, don't pull up with what is why did you mention that?
Yeah, it's a meme going out there.
It's a meme. Okay, also like I saw a person who was like, "Oh my god, I got the vaccine and now like I'm magnetic. If I put a spoon in my arm, it's gonna stick." And I'm like, you just put on lotion. That's why it's sticky. Why are you okay? No vaccine conversation. Okay, I think that's it. Are we done? Do you have anything more to say about your reputation that you have built today?
The reputation I've built, I'm fine with the way it is, because I'm fine with everything basically.
Okay. Thank you for being on my podcast. Did you have fun?
Yeah, I quite liked it.
You quite liked it.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I barely lie.
You barely lie.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure to follow Nirbhay on Instagram
at Nerbs with 3 S's.
And Podclash on Spotify and anywhere you listen to podcasts. And thank you for listening. Please come back next episode. I hate ending it. I literally don't know how to end it. I hope you had a good time. Thanks for listening. Bye. Say bye.
Bye, guys.